Church, it's Friday. We are on the weekend and we are speeding towards Sunday. And I can tell you, I'm burning in my spirit for this weekend. If you have not yet booked a place, go here on our Facebook page and find and book. I think that we still have a couple of seats, very few seats left. So book a space. If you want to invite somebody, you can book for them as well. So I hope to see you this coming Sunday. Second thing, if you missed our Momentum evening this past Wednesday night, you can find it here on our Facebook page. Go and watch that. I had a word on worry that I wanted to share with you, and it really something that burnt in my heart. It was something that was really anxious in my spirit to bring across to you. If you haven't not yet watched it, go and watch it. It's about worry and all the things that we carry with us. But on that theme, I want to talk to you about something that I've mentioned a couple of times, and I've preached on it once in our service last year, if I remember. It's about the position of God's throne. God sits when He rules. He sits on the throne. You see, when they look into the heavenlies, they see God in a sitting position. We know of it at least 7 times in Scripture. Now, if you want to take some time, this is your homework for the day. We all have our phones and we can scroll around. If you want to see if you can find more instances where they look into the throne room of God and what position they see God in, as a rule, we find God in a sitting position because He knows who He is. He is the eternal standard. There is no one like Him. Nobody can be compared to Him because He's God. So in spite of economies and things going on around us, nothing changes who God is and His position of strength and might. He doesn't chew His nails. He doesn't pull out His hair. He doesn't get freaked out like we do about things that's going on in our lives, in our city, in our country, even with the American election. None of these things are things that can throw Him off course on what He wants to do and who He is. He is the sovereign ruler of all, and nothing can change that. I'm going to say it again. He is the sovereign ruler of all, and nothing can change that. He sits as He rules. It was true in Isaiah and it's true in Revelation. I'm giving some of it away now. But I want you to go and search these scriptures. When they look into the heavenlies, what do they see? They see God sitting, and they see these angels worshiping about His goodness and His holiness, more specifically His holiness. That doesn't change. You see, that gives me a lot of peace, and that should give you a lot of peace and also a lot of hope. That in spite of everything that goes on around us, God is still the sovereign ruler. He sits as He rules. Nothing throws Him off His throne. Nothing causes Him to second guess Himself. We second guess ourselves many times, but nothing does that for Him. He is the one that holds on, that really knows who He is, and that He knows that He is the sovereign ruler, and nothing and no one can be compared to Him because He is God. And may you be stirred in your spirit. He sits when He rules. Nothing can throw that off of Him. Nothing that can happen can throw Him off His throne. That's just the reality of the presence and the might and the awesomeness of who God is. May you be stirred by that reality. God sits when He rules. Go and search these scriptures and go and read it into your spirit. Realize again, He sits as He rules. He is the sovereign ruler over all. Nothing will change that. Bless you.